Jennifer Lawrence finally reveals what fame really cost her. Jennifer Lawrence became one of the most recognizable actresses in the world almost overnight. To millions of fans, she looked like the perfect Hollywood success story. She was talented, funny, relatable, and seemingly unstoppable. From award-winning performances to blockbuster franchises, everything appeared to be falling perfectly into place. But behind the red carpets, magazine covers, and standing ovations was a reality very few people ever saw. For years, Jennifer Lawrence carefully balanced an image that made her seem approachable and carefree. She joked during interviews, laughed at herself when she stumbled at major award shows, and often appeared refreshingly honest in an industry known for carefully crafted public personas. Yet the enormous success that brought her worldwide fame also created pressures that would eventually reshape how she viewed Hollywood, celebrity culture, and even herself. Born in Louisville, Kentucky, Jennifer grew up far from the glamour of Los Angeles. She often described herself as energetic, competitive, and determined from a young age. Unlike many future stars who spend years preparing for entertainment careers, Jennifer's path began unexpectedly. After being discovered as a teenager, she quickly found herself entering an industry that would transform her life forever. Her early performances immediately attracted attention. Casting directors noticed a rare combination of emotional depth and natural charisma. Audiences connected with her authenticity. She did not seem like someone trying to become a star. Instead, she appeared to be someone simply focused on delivering great performances. Everything changed when major film opportunities started arriving. Her role in Winter's Bone earned widespread praise and introduced her to a much larger audience. Suddenly, industry insiders were talking about Jennifer Lawrence as one of Hollywood's brightest young talents. The attention was exciting, but it also marked the beginning of a level of scrutiny that few people could truly understand. Then came The Hunger Games. The franchise turned Jennifer into a global phenomenon. Her portrayal of Katniss Everdeen resonated with audiences around the world. Overnight, she was no longer just a respected young actress. She was one of the biggest stars on the planet. The success was extraordinary. Fans lined up to see her movies. Studios competed for her involvement in major projects. Reporters wanted interviews. Photographers followed her everywhere. Awards and nominations continued to arrive. By almost every traditional measure, Jennifer Lawrence had reached the pinnacle of Hollywood success. But fame often comes with hidden costs. As her popularity grew, so did public expectations. Every comment she made became a headline. Every appearance generated discussion. Every personal decision attracted attention. The freedom she once enjoyed started disappearing. Activities that most people take for granted became complicated when cameras and strangers constantly watched. Jennifer later spoke about how difficult it was to adjust to that reality. She had entered acting because she loved storytelling and performance. She had not necessarily dreamed about becoming the subject of endless public analysis. Yet that analysis became part of her daily life. One challenge was maintaining a sense of identity while millions of people formed opinions about who she was. Fans saw a version of Jennifer Lawrence presented through interviews, films, and media coverage. The real person behind those public moments often felt far more complex. At the height of her fame, Jennifer was everywhere. She starred in critically acclaimed films while simultaneously leading massive blockbuster franchises. Few actors have managed to dominate both worlds so successfully. She won prestigious awards, earned enormous respect from her peers, and became one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood. From the outside, it looked like a dream. Inside, however, the constant pace was becoming exhausting. Long filming schedules, international travel, promotional tours, and non-stop media obligations created a lifestyle that left little room for normalcy. Success brought opportunities, but it also demanded sacrifices. Privacy became increasingly rare. Personal relationships faced unique challenges. Finding time to simply exist away from public attention became difficult. Jennifer eventually acknowledged that she reached a point where she needed to step back and re-evaluate her priorities. After years of relentless work, she began questioning whether she had allowed her career to consume too much of her life. Many fans were surprised when she became less visible. For someone who had dominated entertainment headlines for years, the change felt dramatic. Yet for Jennifer, the decision represented something important. She wanted space. She wanted perspective. Most of all, she wanted to reconnect with parts of herself that had been overshadowed by celebrity. During this period, she became increasingly selective about projects. Rather than accepting every major opportunity, she focused on work that genuinely interested her. The shift reflected a broader change in how she viewed success. Earlier in her career, success often meant staying busy, landing major roles, and maintaining momentum. Over time, her definition evolved. Success became less about constant visibility and more about personal fulfillment. Jennifer also became more open about the emotional realities of fame. She discussed anxiety, pressure, and the challenges of living under constant observation. Her honesty resonated with many people because it challenged the common assumption that wealth and recognition automatically create happiness. One lesson she seemed to learn was that public admiration cannot replace personal peace. Millions of people may celebrate your achievements, but only you can determine whether your life feels balanced and meaningful. Despite stepping back at times, Jennifer never lost her passion for acting. When she returned to major projects, audiences were reminded why she became such a powerful force in Hollywood. Her performances continued to demonstrate intelligence, vulnerability, and emotional authenticity. Critics frequently praised her ability to disappear into characters while maintaining a unique screen presence. Whether portraying dramatic figures, comedic personalities, or action heroes, Jennifer consistently brought depth to her roles. Her career also highlighted the importance of resilience. Hollywood can be unpredictable, especially for actresses facing enormous public scrutiny. Jennifer endured criticism, rumors, and intense media attention. Through it all, she continued moving forward, adapting to new phases of both her professional and personal life. Another significant development came as she embraced adulthood beyond the image many fans initially knew. The young star who captured attention during her breakout years gradually evolved into a more private and grounded individual. Marriage, family life, and changing priorities influenced how she approached fame. Observers noticed that she seemed less interested in maintaining celebrity status for its own sake. Instead, she appeared focused on building a life that felt authentic away from cameras. That evolution may be one of the most important aspects of her story. Hollywood often encourages stars to remain permanently visible. The industry rewards attention and publicity. Yet Jennifer demonstrated that stepping away can sometimes be just as powerful as stepping into the spotlight. Today, her legacy extends beyond box office numbers and awards. She represents a generation of performers who openly discuss the challenges accompanying success. By sharing her experiences, she helped normalize conversations about mental well-being, boundaries, and the pressures of public life. Fans continue to admire her not only because of her talent but also because of her willingness to be honest. In an environment where appearances often matter more than reality, authenticity can be surprisingly rare. Jennifer Lawrence's journey serves as a reminder that fame is not a destination where every problem disappears. It is a complicated experience filled with opportunities, rewards, challenges, and sacrifices. The world may see glamorous premieres and award ceremonies, but the people living those moments experience something far more complicated. What makes Jennifer's story compelling is not simply that she became famous. It is that she learned to question what fame meant, redefine success on her own terms, and pursue a life that reflected her personal values rather than public expectations. That lesson resonates far beyond Hollywood. Whether someone is an actor, entrepreneur, artist, or student, the pressure to meet external expectations can be overwhelming. Jennifer's experience shows the importance of protecting your identity and remembering what truly matters. Her story is still being written, and new chapters undoubtedly lie ahead. But one thing remains clear. Jennifer Lawrence achieved extraordinary success while navigating challenges that few people could fully understand. Through triumphs, setbacks, and personal growth, she emerged with a perspective shaped by both achievement and experience. And perhaps that is the most fascinating part of her journey. Behind one of Hollywood's brightest stars is a person who discovered that fulfillment cannot be measured solely by awards, headlines, or fame. It comes from finding balance, staying true to yourself, and defining success according to your own values. Thanks for watching Prestige Buzz. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you never miss our next celebrity story. Let us know in the comments which Hollywood star you would like us to cover next. Until next time, thanks for watching.